All right. Amos. Bang. 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 How many times I gotta shoot you? Bang. Amos. Bang. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. That's a good bang. All right. That's a good boy. So we are in the middle of April, which is storm season. My kids grew up in the country, a little 5-acre farm, and many times during storm season, I would be out on the deck watching tornadoes, literally, and they would be in the basement playing Barbies or with their little animal figures, and they were safe. I knew they were down there, they were safe. It's way underground. It's, concrete foundation, concrete bottom. So I knew they were safe. I was always out on the deck. In the country where we were, you could see for miles. You could see for miles and miles and miles. Now that I'm in town, I've been in town for 7 years. I think the weather has gotten a lot weirder. But I have this room in my basement that is my storm room. And I haven't really done a lot with it since Jill and I first moved in 7 years ago. Jill moved out 2 years later. And so it's just been me, but I need to revamp, if you will, my storm room so that when I come down here during a storm, I'm safe. I have what I need is already here. All I have to do is get me down, and Amos, of course. I have to make sure things are down here already, which means like if I have Amos food for a day or two down here, it has to be an airtight container somehow or another. It needs to be comfortable. The only thing that I don't care for it a whole lot is this is where my breaker box is. So if sparks would fly, I think I would still be fine. I don't know why sparks would fly unless it pulled up the flooring, which also pulled wires out of the walls and floor. Whatever, I don't know, that's fine. The only other choice I have is at the other end of the basement where the gas line is. And I don't think I'll take my chances. I think I'll stick with this one. It's a fairly big room. I would say it's, maybe 5 foot by 10 foot, something like that. So I'm gonna point you towards it. You can see Amos is enjoying it in there. Okay, so the door closes a little bit better than it did. And I don't like how the twine comes right here, but I could, if I slam it hard enough, it will shut. Then for the twine, I couldn't get the other hook to go in. It was a little bit crooked. Yeah, I think that would work better. If I pull it down low enough, it should shut okay and be all right. That did it. It's shut. Now all I gotta do is open it. There we go. So, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that, considering I'm not gonna wait until there's a tornado tearing the house apart to come down here. And then I would have time to secure it. And, so I'm good with that. I threw a couple more little blankets in there, in that tote. I got my chair, I've got medical stuff, water for the dog, food for the dog. And the only thing I don't have is food for myself, which I think I could do a 3-day fast and not have any qualms about that whatsoever. I will, however, bring down, I have a container of electrolytes, which that's important to have. So. And I have salt rocks that those I will bring down. As a matter of fact, I think I'll go get them, and then that will be the last thing that I add to the room. And then we're done. We're set. This goes upstairs. So please don't wait until there's a storm and say next time I'm going to be ready. Be ready this time, because the weather this year and these recent years has been really weird. The tornadoes are getting worse. The storms are getting worse. You never know when they're going to hit. The South had tornadoes all winter long, and it doesn't matter the seasons anymore. We've had tornadoes in all 4 seasons, so that doesn't matter anymore. I just don't want anybody to be scared. Be prepared. Okay, I love you all, and I want everybody to have a wonderful life and not have to worry about anything like this. Have something prepared so it's not a big deal. So Amos and Amos, where are we going? We're going to the post office to mail off Lambeau's birthday present. We're headed towards the, oh, I don't have my seatbelt on. We're headed to the post office, which isn't that, and it isn't that much further to go to PetSmart. But I don't know about that. We'll see. At least there's not chaos there right now. So, oh buddy. Oh, you fell over. I didn't notice. Paid attention to the road. Oh my goodness. These cats travel together all the time. All cats. I don't know if you can do. They always travel together. I don't know if, oh, somebody just noticed them. Look at those kitties. That one cat doesn't look like he's got any ears. I don't know if they were clipped just because, they grab them and fix them and then they let them go again, but they clip their ears so that they know that that cat's been caught already. I forget what program exactly it is that does that. It's not a bad idea. I'm sure they do it while they're under so that they don't feel it's not inhumane or abusive in any way. And it helps mark them. It's even more traumatic to catch them again if they don't need to be caught. They're feral cats that are in the neighborhood, but they are always together. And I don't know what the relationship is between the two, but obviously there's nothing else. There's a friendship. So, well, he went into PetSmart. He did really well. Of course, there was like one other person in there besides two people on staff, and but he did well. He walked around. He peed a little bit here and there, which I'm like, can I have some paper towels or something in there? They're like, we got it. Don't worry about it. Which was very nice. I don't expect anybody to ever have to clean up after him. He did really well. I think if it was something that we did all the time, he would get used to it. But I would like him to have more options. So, but he's all nice and calm now. He got his outdoor fix or his PetSmart fix or whatever it is. But you were a good boy, huh? You were a good boy, yeah. So I suppose now we head back home and he'll take a 3-hour nap. Okay, so there's all the bags of his food, and this is the tote that I use to store his food in. So what we're going to do is the food that is left in this bag of his new food, I'm going to roll it up good. Put it in here in the bottom. Poor Amos has been hanging around like a kid waiting to lick the beaters. There are no beaters, poor guy. So, and then I'm going to start with the 10th day of 10th 5 days and put those in on the bottom. And the 9th and the 1st. All right. So there's that. There's all your food. You will not starve in the next 2 months. How about that? Ugh. Ooh. And then this is treats and stuff that we, by treats I mean like training stuff. And then this is his regular puppy food that he's on now and going to be on for a little bit. Mixed, all of that is mixed with about 3/4 of a cup of the new stuff because he's had it now and I want to keep him interested in finishing up the old stuff. So, and then that just sits up here and never bothers it. Anyhow, so that's it. We're done with that. This is Evie. She is Amos's sister. And you look just like Amos. Evie. Hi, baby. You sound and whine just like Amos. What are you doing on the bed? Why are you on the bed? Huh? You got to sleep with me last night, didn't you? You got to sleep with me. I didn't get much sleep because I didn't have much room or much covers. But that's okay because I love you. He's very curious about my water, my can of water, and he's afraid of it. So I've been kind of flicking the top a little bit, and he doesn't know what to think of it. Hold still. I don't know what that is. It's only my can. Here, you want to see? It's just, I don't know. He's never experienced a can before. What do you think, buddy, huh? That's my can. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so here Amos and I are down in the basement again, and I have about 2 hours to put in down here right now that I can do. And I decided to work in the office area a little bit and try to get some of the stuff. I have a lot of books here that need to be packed up for Julie, and I also have a lot of stuff I think that needs to be just pitched. And with papers, it takes so long to move, Amos, move, buddy. It takes so long to go through everything, but I wanted to show you what I'm up against. So let me back up so we can get the full effect. So here is the basement office. Yeah. So I'm open, oh gosh, it's just daunting even looking at it through the camera. But it's got to get done. I don't mind doing it, and I have some time today, like I said, so I'm going to get started. My big thing is organizing. Like, okay, I've got this now. What do I do with it? Where do I put it? So I think I'm going to do like I did when I cleaned the other side of the basement and put boxes up, have like little stations. So, you know, this type of stuff goes here and so on. So Amos has never had ice cream before. I know, I deprive him, don't I? So we're going to Culver's because I want something too. I don't eat ice cream, but I'm thinking a large unsweetened iced tea sounds really good. And we're gonna get him some ice cream. Okay, come here, sit. His first taste of ice cream. Do 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 do. Back up, back up, back up, back up. You, oh man. You just sit up. Ah. What do you think of that? Huh? Isn't this like the greatest stuff for you, huh? Let's give you a little more. Here, let's just... Oh, gosh. So we had fun at Culver's. We saw Pastor Steve and talked to him for a little bit. Miss Rhonda. Yeah, is that good, huh? What do you think of that? I don't want you to get brain freeze. Amos, do you like that? That's ice cream. You like ice cream? Some more? We're going to put the rest of this in the freezer. So you have... Oh, man. Settle down there, buddy. You're going to get brain freeze, and that'll hurt. Amos goes in a week from yesterday, which is on the 13th of June, to have surgery. Huh, buddy? What kind of surgery? You don't want to talk about it, do you? I don't blame you. Okay, clean your spoon. I'm going to put this... Oh, I thought you had brain freeze for a minute there. Clean your spoon. Shall we check the mail? Huh? Shall we check the mail? Amos, you got mail today again. What do you got? What is this? What is this? 2 things for you. It's typically not for me, so I'm I'm guessing it's all for you. So Amos knows when mail is for him, and he loves Amazon. I think he can read the word Amazon. Don't we all get excited when Amazon shows up at the door? I do. So, shall we open them and see what's in them? Ah. Da 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 da. Giant bones. And this is a 4-pack, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, maybe 3-pack. 3, 4. Anyhow, these are the Jack and Pup. I think these are the ham bones, but they're all cooked in a way that they don't. They tell you on the package to don't give it to him and just let him go. Not so much because sometimes there's little pieces that they can break off, and I don't think he's going to choke on them, but more for the way they process them. There is grease and oil, and it's a natural oil that comes from when they do it, but I don't want my dog having diarrhea all over the house because I gave him a treat. I really don't. But you would really like to have one of these, and guess what? Not right now, because the next thing you got is like, I don't get it. Why can't I have it? I really want you to see what's in here, because I've debated trying these, because I no longer buy him any stuffed anything, because I get tired of vacuuming it up off the floor. And then I think I have it all. I think I've dug all the stuffing out of whatever it is. And no, I haven't, because I find more. Okay, so this, oh look, a box. So this is something that I have kind of argued with myself over getting him. When he was a puppy, I bought him this Kong. He hated it from the get-go. I took it out of the package. He hated it. To this day, really doesn't want anything to do with it. I have tried putting chunks of meat in here and freezing it, giving it to him. I had to go clean up the mess. I tried dry food in here, a little peanut butter over it to keep it in, and yet as he worked it out, it could, lose the treats, and that would be a good thing for him. He's really not interested in it. So I got, ta-da, Kong Easy Treat. Stuff to extend playtime. Okay, so let's try, you don't get cheese very often. Peanut butter you don't either, but I'm really curious about this. So let's see. You know it'd be really cool, like we do with the whipped cream? Oh. Here, look over here. He's got it on, that was like a little bit of a German mustache thing going on there. That was pretty funny. What do you think of that? Do you like it? Well, I'm certainly not filling this full of it. That would just be crazy. But we could put, what I'm gonna do is squirt it in there and twirl it. La, 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 la. There. Now do you like your Kong? Okay, this is not how you play with it. I'm not supposed to hold it for you. You ready? Huh? Oh no, ready? Go get it. What do you think about that now, huh? Oh gosh, I just tasted my finger where they had some of that. Yeah, don't do that if you can remember. What do you think about that? Amos, what do you think about that? I think you now like your Kong toy. Not for the toy, however, but for the ingredients inside of it. That's okay, I'm good with that. Woohoo! Success!